Yo, man, yo, fuck what you going fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out to Yankee fan movement, nigga. What up, niggas, you good?
I'm back with the guest. We got Rosenberg Raw up here. What's up, bro?
What's good, y'all?
Nah, shit, man. Lot of shit going on Twitter regarding you. What's going on? Where you been, man? What's up with your brother?
Oh, man, I can't call it. Working, you know what I mean? Last year I've been recording fucking...
Hey, Raw, speak up a little bit, bro.
I said, hear me?
Yeah, you got headphones on or not?
No, I got you on speaker. You want me to take it off?
Yeah, you're going to sound more clearer, yeah.
What about now?
There you go.
Yeah, so I just lately, you know, I produce music too, so I've been in the studio working on my project and recording a whole bunch of artists locally that, you know, fuck with me because of who I am in the battle rap scene or what I used to do. So, you know, last year I've really been focused on that. But if you check, you know, I've been local. You know, I battled Reed Dollas recently, battled ENF recently in this new Crack Liberty League that they got down in Philadelphia. You know, I just did the bunker over in King of the Dot a couple weeks ago. So I've been staying afloat a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Even though I haven't been going so hard in the battle rap game, I still, you know, been doing battles here and there just to keep my tongue fresh.
Okay. I mean, so what's going on with the back and forth with you and Glueazy on Twitter today?
You know, I don't know. Since he started getting a little popular, because I don't really follow the new URL scene as far as like the new guys who come in. So, you know, when I used to be a fan and subscriber on my YouTube channel, so when new battles pop up, you know, I click right on them. But now, you know, there's more names that I don't know than I do know that be popping up on the channel, so I kind of stopped watching it a little bit. But whenever he started getting popping, almost about maybe a half a year ago, close to a year, I was getting tweets about some dude named Glueazy on Smack that looked like me. And then somebody tweeted me a picture. And I seen him, and I'm like, you know, I thought it was funny, too. Went and checked him out a little bit, you know, heard a little bit, see what he sounded like. And for there, it just kept going. I mean, my Twitter wasn't even popping like that. I don't tweet that often anymore. I just kind of got active back on Twitter. But every time I get a fucking tweet about the URL or something or whatever, Glueazy got a big battle, a lot of people just was tweeting me and shit. You know, I was going in battle groups, people was talking about it. So I guess they were just comparing us at first because of the way we looked. You know what I mean? But then I got, you know, an intriguing phone call about potentially battling him. You know what I mean? And that's when the back and forth kind of started.
You got an intriguing phone call.
Yeah.
From you,
yeah, you know. Oh, you know, I got a phone call. I mean, you can put two and two together. Everybody know what league Glueazy battles for. You know what I mean? So, I'm pretty sure people at his level right now aren't just allowed to run around and battle with whatever league they want to battle with. So, you know,
okay,
you put the pieces of the puzzle together. You know.
So there's a slight chance we might see you on that stage.
You know, I haven't been thirsty to be on that stage for years, and I think that just when I just did this recent King of the Dot battle and the joint in Philly with Reed Dollas, I kind of started to get that hunger again because the new dudes that I did catch and that I did watch, it's not that I thought they were whack or anything like that. It's kind of like the radio nowadays. I just wasn't feeling the style. You know what I mean? So, you know, I was watching and seeing what dudes are getting looks, and half these dudes is getting their face painted and doing all this crazy shit. And I'm like, man, I think I gotta take another shot at it and get the game back some originality because this shit going way off of where it should be. You know what I mean? So I think just me getting a glimpse of some of the new talent that I did see kind of got me the hunger to try to get back on Smack and, you know, and give it another go.
So these up and comers not really impressing you that you've seen so far.
I wouldn't say they're not impressing me because I think the platform itself, you gotta be some type of talented to be on it. So if you play in the NBA, you can play ball at some level. So I don't want to disrespect the dudes that are on there. I'm more talking about their style and their whole approach to how a battle is supposed to go. I don't like the way it is now. It's like, people are coming more for trends and putting on shows and shit like that than to actually go and battle and compete with an MC that's standing in front of them. That's what I remember we was doing when we were battling the QPs and back in our era, we actually was standing in front of niggas and we was battling each other. You know what I mean? And now, it's not really a battle. It's just two dudes rapping to a bunch of people looking at them in the crowd. I don't know. It's just not as original as it used to be. That's how I feel about the new guys.
Okay.
And it's not their fault, to be honest with you, cats, because the new guys before them started doing that shit. You know what I mean? It's not like this is the first PG class that has started that shit. I think it's been going on for about 2 years now. Just the new guys coming in thinking they got to rap a certain way instead of coming with their own originality and bringing something special that they got. You know what I mean? Everybody, niggas is basically everybody's stealing each other's style almost. You know what I mean? So, I watch the battle now.
Are you talking about like punch after punch or what?
Well, I'm just saying, as far as like the delivery and the like if someone, I don't want the PG step. That's the corny one to use, but kind of like the PG step rappers. I thought it started back then when everybody was rapping and like their hands was like the bouncing balls over the words as they would rap. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that before. Before I felt like it was, you hot, okay, what do you bring to the table when we put you against this type of dude? And then the styles clash, and that was a good battle. Now, it's hard to get through a 3-round battle sometimes because you don't see that hunger anymore.
Okay.
And I also look at it and say, I'm 24 years old. I'm fucking younger than half of the dudes in the new PG class. You know what I mean? And, so I look at it and, so I look at it with way more experience. So I just feel like I've been around the block a couple of times where I kind of think I know what it takes to get it done. And, right now, and like I said, I don't want to ever sound like I'm discrediting these new guys because all of them aren't like, but the majority of them in the game needs that originality back. You know what I mean? No coincidence, Shotgun Suge went from low tier to top tier because his style was so original. You actually can enjoy. He brings that original essence of a back in the day battler. You know what I mean? You know what you're getting. You know what I mean? And so, I don't think it's no coincidence why a dude like Shotgun Suge, who early in his career was criticized that he didn't have enough bars, and now he's looked at as one of the top dudes. You know what I mean? Because the game is thirst for that.
Hey, Rosenberg Raw, you still mad young. That shit is crazy, bro. So you still got a whole career ahead of you. Still want to battle.
Well, it's funny. I've said it in interviews 1,000 times. Like, y'all not understand. I was a sophomore in high school when I battled QP. You know what I mean? I battled QP on a Sunday. We got home late. I almost got in trouble because I got home too late. I had school the next day. You know what I mean? And so I kind of grew as the battle game was growing. I was still growing up. You know what I mean? I just happened to get involved with it young, and now being at the age that I am. It's kind of a gift to me that I was in the game that young because I'm still young and I understand the game like I'm older because I've been in it so long.
Bro, you gotta understand, like,
I'm more humble than I was back then. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Say that again, sorry, bro.
Yeah. No, it never really seemed like you was a young dude up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never gave us that feel, but you actually was really young up there doing your thing. So, like, I don't think people ever really took that into consideration when we saw you versus Clean and shit.
Well,
That's
why it's funny when I see dudes talk to me or talk about me like I'm washed up. And, it's funny to me because I'm like, man, you must not know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still
you was younger than Chuck when you were doing this shit then.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yo, that's crazy. You was younger than Chess battling Clean and all these niggas.
My birthday is in August. I battled Clean in the summertime. So I'm not sure if I was turning 18 or I was just turned 17 from being 16 when I battled him. But I was mad young. I remember we couldn't even get in the event because I ain't had no fucking ID. You know what I mean? I'm battling. Mac and Beasley, you couldn't had trouble getting me in the event because I was so young. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, that's a gift in itself because, and somebody like Chess is going to be able to relate to how I feel 5 years from now when he's 24, still just hitting his prime, but being able to say, I mean, I came straight to the league out of high school. I didn't have to go through college. You know what I'm saying? I came straight from school right to the pros. You know what I mean? And I learned a lot through that. You know what I mean? It's a gift and a curve. So yeah, I definitely think that plays a big part in what I can bring to the table now in a high level battle because of my experience alone. You know what I mean? I remember reading the YouTube. I can't wait to let the fans hear this new shit. You know what I mean? And I remember reading the YouTube comment, and it stuck with me. I forget what the fucking username was, but not that it matters. But the YouTube comment said, Rosenberg Raw, out of all the moves, that cross over your whole team, and you go to the rack and miss the layup. You know what I mean? And it stuck with me. You know, it's funny, but when you think about it, when it's talking about you, it's like, damn, I could cross the whole team and I missed the layup. Like, I got to work on my layups. You know what I mean? And my game would be complete. So, you know, I think at 24 years old, I could finish a layup now.
Hey, you know what? When you battled Reed Dollas, that shit was like, wow. Like, what did that mean to you? I just want to know. Because the reason why I said it is because Philly's always, like, for whatever reason, the forgotten era. It seems like niggas don't want to give Reed and these niggas they props. Like, they wasn't around. Like, they didn't go to New York and all that shit. So, for that area, you know what I'm saying? I know Reed got to be 11 for that area. So, what was it like for you to stand in front of him? Or was it like a regular battle for you? You know what I'm saying?
You know, I think it would be equivalent to if, let's just say Chess got to stand in front of Mook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to act like Reed is on Mook level. In my opinion, he is, but I'm also from the area he's from. So we clinch a little bit more to our legends because we got to hear him more. But it was humbling. You know, he was one of my favorites growing up. Like I said, when I was 14, 15, 16, y'all were watching Smack DVDs. We was watching Philadelphia DVDs, and they were the stars out here. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't be rapping if it wasn't for Reed Dollas and the Ciceros and the Enesses and stuff like that. So, you know, when I hear the rest of the battle rap world act like they're not legends, I don't really pay it no mind because it just says you're not really informed in underground hip-hop because Philadelphia is one of the biggest contributors to any type of battle league or anything. I mean, that's what Philly is about, battling. And I'm not from Philly, but my city is 20 minutes away, so I root for the Eagles. I root for the Sixers. You know what I mean? But it was humbling, man. It was like, damn, this is Reed Dollas. Whether he's the same Reed or not, you know, I'm battling somebody who kind of helped mold my style when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was 13 or 14, I wanted to sound like Reed. So standing in front of him as a grown-ass man and a battle rap somebody in my own right, it was special. You know what I mean? I won't front.
Okay. Hey, so as far as number one, shout out to Big Zim. I see what he's doing out there, man. Like that's
Zim's a good dude, and I wish a lot of people would go subscribe to his YouTube channel and actually support what he's doing for PA because he's trying hard and he's doing a better job than anybody else who's actually attempted to do it. So
you're right about that shit. Zim, I know Zim from grind time, from battling. When he started this league, I know where he was going with it, but I see now that he's not playing no games. So definitely big shout to Zim, and he's definitely like stamping that the Crack Liberty League as a stamp for Philadelphia battle rap and shit. So now that you see niggas coming back and shit, do you feel like he can make another wave? Do you feel like you could be in the forefront? I mean, Ness is doing this thing. You're back. You was on King of the Dot and whatnot. You doing your thing. Reed is trying to come back. This had a terrible choke, but I mean, he's trying to come back, I guess, and or what?
Well, you know, it's good. It's good for PA because you know, we got a lot of talent down here, and sometimes it's forgotten about. So, you know, I was happy that Bill Collector got the battle, Mr. Wavy. I thought that he deserved it, despite his off the court antics. You know what I mean? When he on the court and his jump shot on, he's a good player. So I was happy to see him get another shot. You know what I mean? Good to see Reed Dollas battling Chess. You know, I wish Cicero the best. I got his number. I talk to him maybe once or twice a month, just on some, you know, what's up type shit. You know, hopefully he plans on coming back and taking it more serious too. So, it's cool for PA in general, man. I remember it was just me and Bill Collector when all them niggas was dinosaurs. And you know what I mean? It's fun to watch them come back and kind of, hold their end to the bargain. You know what I mean?
Facts. And now you about to rip this nigga Glueazy head off. You try to kill him or what? You think he's dope or what?
I think he's good. I think he's good. I won't say he's whack. He's talented. I think he got a lot of Rosenberg and Big K in him.
Okay. I mean, what you mean, his gritty flow or what?
It's weird. I remember when I first got on and, niggas was looking at me, curly head, light-skinned, freckle-head dude, like, what the fuck is he doing here? Can he spit? You know what I mean? And I just remember, all the racial tension, like, is he black? Why he saying nigga? And not that it means anything to do with what I'm saying, but I'm just piggybacking off of points I'm making. But I just remember it was a time where, just fuck if I was hot or not, my image alone was just something that was cool. It was like Rosenberg Raw battle raps, you know what I'm saying? But I think when you look at Glueazy, and you see his persona and his style and, the way he goes about delivering his bars, his aggression behind it, it got some Rosenberg Raw and some Big K in it. And it ain't just the looks, you know what I mean? Sometimes I think and I don't want to say he sound like me or stole my style, because I think I got one of the most unorthodox styles in battle rap. But I'm just saying, far as presence and you go watch a fucking Rosenberg battle and watch a Glueazy battle, and you'll be like, Raw, I know what you're talking about now. But my biggest thing isn't with him or stealing a style or anything. I don't really have a personal issue with Glueazy. He's not the one promoting himself. He's got a league behind him. I think that I feel like ever since Big K, it started with Big K that they've tried to replace me with dudes that were like me. You know what I mean? And when I battled Big K, that wasn't, Rosenberg Raw is hot, Big K is hot, let's make this a good battle. That was Big K going to come in and do what Rosenberg hasn't been doing, and we'll just put Big K in that spot and, see what they do for views happen. And, he hasn't been on URL since, and that was 2013. And now we're in 2017. We got Glueazy. I remember getting the tweets when Big K first hit the scene, battle #7. Oh, they got a new Rosenberg, or this dude sound like Rosenberg. Not to say Big K sound like me. I know fans are just going to say that because big, husky, light-skinned white dudes. You know what I mean? But I remember getting the tweets back in 2013. So now that I'm getting them in 2017, I seen he just had his little Born Legacy battle. Heard he did all right. You know what I mean? And, I don't know if I'm being used as a stepping stone or not, but either way, I'm comfortable in positions like that. You know what I mean? So I just think that the battle should happen because he reminds everybody of Rosenberg, but he's not Rosenberg.
So you feel like it was like Big K was supposed to come in, beat you, and then take your spot, you feel like?
I feel like my spot's never been taken, Cat. So if you want to be technical, you say what you want about Rosenberg. Let's go over my track record. And this is my opinion because that's what battle rap's based off of anyway, opinion. Okay. I beat QP. That's 1-0. I lost to JC. I'm going in order for you. I lost to JC. I lost to B Magic.
Yeah.
I beat Big K.
Yep.
Okay.
Yo, Big K is going to be debatable. You know that, right? The Big K one is definitely going to be debatable.
You know why? I understand why people debate it, but I don't debate it.
Why?
And I can say I lost the battle. I just told you 2 I lost, right?
No, yeah, I agree with you.
When I battled Big K, he had 2 battles that was on film, and he had 1 URL battle that he choked in. He had about 2.5 rounds of material. When I took him, I had 4 URL battles out, a bunch of other shit out. I didn't have much to write about. So when and see what they do for views, to me, is one of my special moments in battle rap. So when I came up with that, You know, I gave myself extra kudos in the sense of I didn't have much to go off. He was a nobody. He was a dude they just threw on my plate and said, you battling me. And I had to take that. It wasn't like, damn, listen, he don't have enough footage. What the fuck am I right about? I had to look at him, the little bit of footage he had, pick what I could pick out of it, and go put on a performance in a battle that was supposed to be my funeral. And I went in there, and there was a hostile crowd. People don't know. We was on a stage for 45 minutes because they was trying to get the mics in the intro right. And the crowd was heckling me. Oh, you about to die, Rosenberg, it's your funeral. Everybody, one thing about URL fans, they're not stupid. You know what I mean? They're not stupid. It's like wrestling fans. You know how they always try to guess who gonna get the belt and how the end of the show gonna end. You know what I mean? That's kind of how battle rap fans are. You know, they're not stupid. They knew what it was. They knew why I was battling Big K. That battle didn't make sense. You know what I mean? But I think after me battling Big K, me not being on the scene, the URL scene for 3 years, and now you got this Glueazy dude out there, it makes sense to make a comeback. You know what I mean? I got somebody to go after. I got somebody to build a story behind. You know what I mean? Because whether he like it or I like it or not, our looks alone is getting us compared to each other. You know what I mean? And that's just the way the game works. I always wanted to see, you know, Big Show wrestle Kevin Nash because they was the Kane wrestle Undertaker because they was both big dudes. You know what I'm saying? I think our appearances alone, let alone whatever story you want to create, kind of warrants us to battle. You know what I mean? And if I'm going to come back on Smack and I'm going to come back to URL, fuck it, I want to take him.
So you want Glueazy. All right. Let me say a question. Does it bother you that the appearances with Big Ken Glueazy is what's making the battles happen? Or does it bother you?
It doesn't bother me at all because I think at the end of the day, if you think Glueazy is dope and you think I'm dope,
it shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? I think that we struggle to get good battles nowadays as battle rap fans, right? So if we can get a good battle, fuck if they look alike. Y'all might not know. I might come with some straight back braids and my beard shaved. I don't know, and then I won't look like him no more. You know what I mean? But I think that at the end of the day, as battle rap fans, we don't know where the sport is going. And with that being said, I think we just got to appreciate a good battle. If it's a possibility of it being set up, nobody's being divas, nobody's arguing about money. Actually, you're talking about two dudes who's hungry. You got one dude who wants to take the next step in his career and prove that he can be one of them guys. And then you got me, on the other hand, who's been where he's been and wants to prove that he's still that, if not more. So, I mean, I think that's the story.
Okay. Hey, Driz. Who wins the battle, Driz? I think it's called this battle. Tony Bo, who you got winning this battle?
Sure. Yo, if let's see. Okay, I just seen Glueazy too in the last joint. So, but damn, Raw, you got niggas like DNA to fuck up out of here. Like, you battle Swave. That shit's gonna be tough to call, bro. If I gotta call, I'd probably go with Raw. I'll probably go with Raw on that 2-1. But I'm gonna give Glueazy a round. I think that shit gonna come out debatable. I ain't even gonna lie. Real shit, man. But I mean, it's gonna be tough though, man. Like, that shit might be an uphill climb, man. I'm saying that now, but I just seen that battle and I know when it come out, it's gonna look crazy, bro. So I'm just basing that off of when I'm looking at body of work.
Yo, I like Raw for his grittiness though and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's gonna be crazy. Like, Glue could punch, though. That's like not even Raw. It's just a grimy ass nigga when he rap. Sometimes punches. It's gonna be a good battle. It's a two style clash right there. So I think this shit is gonna be fire.
Right.
If it goes down, it's gonna be fire. I think it's definitely something that I would want to see. It's not because of their skin complexion, no shit like that. I think they both dope and it'll be a style clash.
Right, and that's because you're a real battle rap fan. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's something that gets missed a lot when you think about it. I mean, whether you thought I won or not, I do got the shotgun shows on my resume. I do got the DNAs on my resume. I do got the Slave Severs on my resume. I do got the B Magic on my resume. I do got the motherfucking JCs on my resume. I got the QPs. I got the old Reds. Like, should I keep going?
He's right. That old Red on Block City. Yeah.
I got the Reed Dollas. I got Enes. I battled the best in my state, let alone the best in the world. I battled. Hold on. I smashed gyms.
Right.
You know what I mean? My resume is not to be disrespected. So when I hear fans talk like they forgot, it makes me feel like they knew fans who came in the game in 2014, because one thing you can't dispute is the fights that I've been in, who I fought, who I beat. You know what I mean? So if I beat a Slave Sever, I beat a Big K, or I beat a QP, what the fuck makes you think I couldn't beat a Glueazy? And let's not act like just because I ain't been on this stage for 3 years, this shit like riding a bike. Once you elite, you elite. You know what I'm saying? So being on Smack would be no added pressure. It'd be another big battle for me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think that it's time. Like, I think it's time. Whether it be my last battle on URL ever, or a new beginning for a new, whatever the case may be, I just think it's time for Rosenberg to be back on that stage. And Glueazy just seems like the formidable opponent. Because if it wasn't him, you know, I haven't been doing business with these guys in years to feel like I can go and get on the phone with them and demand anything. That's not even my way of doing business. You know what I mean? But, you know, if it wasn't Glueazy, I would want somebody like T-Top. You know what I mean? And these are the type I don't run from any type of, if I think the battle is dangerous, that's the one I want to do. You know what I mean? Because that's what makes me go to the pad and feel that pressure. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think that it just makes sense. And Glueazy just happens to be the guy who is in that position to get a shot against a solidified dude who don't need no remodeling, don't need no selling. You know what I mean? And I think it makes sense, man.
Yo, that's what's up right there, man. I think that battle's going to be fire right there, man, if it goes down and shit. How close were you to making it happen? Is it like really in the talk, or y'all just?
Well, I'll tell you what. I ain't called nobody for the battle.
Okay.
I know once I got contacted about it, I was trolling them on Twitter a little bit. And, you know, just fucking with him, talking my shit, because told him before, never disrespected me, always pay homage, show love. Never had nothing bad to say towards me, nothing like that, you know what I mean? And I respect dudes like that, who can respect dudes that came before him, no matter how, you know what I mean? So, but I think that it's very possible. I mean, it wasn't like this shit got 30,000 retweets. I mean, I sent him a direct tweet, and I got a phone call an hour later. You know what I mean? I think that it's the business we work in. You know what I mean? If something makes sense, something makes sense. My relationship hasn't been with the best with URL the past 3 years, but it's been 3 years. I was 21 when I had a fallout with them. I'm 24 now. I'm 3 years later. I'm 3 years grown. I don't have the same feelings I had towards them. You know what I mean? So I don't really think that it'll be too hard to make the battle happen. You know what I mean? I just think that some things behind the scene got to get ironed out, and a couple conversations got to get had, and, you know, everything should go back to the way it should be. You know what I mean? And we can go back to doing work. So I think at the end of the day, everybody just want to work.
Shit, that's what it is right there, man. Yo, I definitely hope that shit, everything goes down as planned and shit. I'm definitely going to be in touch with you and shit as this shit rolls forward.
Yeah, no doubt. Most definitely, man. I appreciate y'all having me on the show.
Yeah, man. Yo, anytime, man, hit me up. Matter of fact, I'm going to be hitting you up, man. I'm watching this battle.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You can believe that I'm going to do my part to make the battle happen. I know that, you know, it's something that people want to come out and enjoy. You know, it's always that one battle on a card that might not be the main event, but it's the show stealer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that has the potential to be that type of battle. Like, all right, yeah, such and such headlining, but I want to see that Glueazy versus Rosenberg. You know what I mean? He hasn't battled nobody of my stature. He hasn't battled nobody with my experience. But he got some hype around him. So, you know, you put him in the ring, you put me in the ring, and you let the fighters fight. You know what I mean? And then what happens is going to happen.
Okay, that's what it is. Well, yo, Raw, man, I'm definitely going to be in touch. Good luck for calling up, bro.
No doubt, bro. I appreciate you.
No doubt, bro.
Yo, man, yo, man, yo, fuck what you going to fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out to Fan Movement, nigga.